Essential oils for dogs. Are they safe? To answer really quickly, some are really beneficial for your dog. Some are extremely toxic. So watch on. Kona and I are going to go over the top 5 guidelines when using essential oils with dogs. For the best dog training and product advice, be sure to hit subscribe to my channel and hit the bell to be notified when I put out a new video every Wednesday. And by the way, for those of you who don't know me, my name is Lisa. I've dog sat and trained hundreds and hundreds of dogs and puppies, and I love sharing my advice with all of you. So I am a huge fan of essential oils. I think they're highly beneficial. And since I was using them myself, I started to do research because I just wanted to make sure, since I have so many dogs over, that my essential oils were safe to diffuse around dogs. What I found is, depending on the oil, some of them are really good for certain health conditions or anxiety, things like that, but others are actually extremely toxic. So be sure to watch on. I'm gonna go over 5 main guidelines that I found from doing this research. And before we get started, let me just remind you, I am not a vet, but I've done a lot of research on this. However, if you're ever unsure about anything I talk about, be sure to consult your vet just to double check. So without further ado, let's get started. Number 1, if your dog is actually a puppy under 8 weeks, try not to diffuse any oils or use any oils on them. But most people won't be taking in a puppy under 8 weeks, so it really shouldn't be an issue. My second guideline is to always heavily dilute the oil. When you use oils, make sure to remember that animals in general are just more sensitive than we are. You can dilute oil with fraction coconut oil or water. Another thing to remember is that oils, although they're natural, they're very powerful. So diluting is key. Number 3 is to avoid your pet's eyes. This is kind of obvious common sense, but it's just a reminder to be extra careful around the eye area. Number 4 is really important. It's to avoid Highphenol oils. If you're like me and you were like, what does that mean? A few examples of Highphenol oils are thyme, oregano, wintergreen, clove, and mountain savory. If you're ever unsure about a certain oil, be sure to do your research and talk to your vet. In contrast to the Highphenol oils, oils that are generally safe to use include lavender, which is great for anxiety. Frankincense can be great for ear infections or avoiding ear infections. And you can also make your own all-natural flea repellent using a combination of essential oils. If you're interested in making your own flea repellent, I've included a recipe in the link below. So click below in the description. I have a link to that recipe. Next, make sure you take it slow. You'll want to test it out first by just diffusing the oil, watching your dog, see how they react, and making sure the door is open to your room so you give them an opportunity to leave if they don't like it. Once you feel comfortable with that, you can use a heavily diluted oil and pet them along their spine, or you can indirectly apply it somewhere they hang out often, like on their bed or on the couch. Another option is to add to anything topical they use, like their shampoo or conditioner. My last tip, which is a little bonus tip, is to make sure that the oil is high quality. I cannot stress this enough. There are so many oils out there that are just straight up crappy. If you're buying essential oils from Ross, most likely they are fake essential oils, in other words, perfume, versus actually extract the oils from the plant. For me personally, I use DoTerra. I found them to be one of the best essential oils out there. DoTerra uses a low steam heat distillation process to extract their oils, but there are many other brands out there that also do a great job. I would just make sure you do your research. All right, so that's it for today, everyone. Did you find this video helpful? If you did, be sure to write helpful in the comments below. Also, if you want more videos on how to use oils for your dog, be sure to let me know in the comments as well. I also just launched a brand new Facebook group called the Possum Parents Facebook group. It's where dog parents just like you can connect. I'm also in there answering your training and product questions as well. And just a reminder, if you want that recipe for that flea repellent, click below in the link and get yours and start making your own flea repellent. Thanks for watching, and we will see you in the next video. Bye for now.